definitely a very significant rainfall event for early January. If you look at all this, 1.5 to 2 inches. So that actually is almost the month of precipitation for January. We haven't seen quite a bit like this for a long time. So once again, January, and especially last year, if you remember last year, January, it was very dry. We had very little precipitation. So this would be good if it was a rainfall. Now, some people would be liking, I'd like all this amount of snow. Definitely would be a huge amount of snow if we did fall through. So right now, the only river that is a concern too that rose overnight and still continues to rise is the Kickapoo, Lafarge. You're in action stage. All these are still going to be just action stage, but the crest will be coming here in another day. Overall, the rest of them all saw some rises, but this is the only one of concern, a little bit of a concern. Obviously not getting to flood stage, but once again, if you're along there, something to keep in mind of. We're not seeing much in the way of any additional precipitation, so that should be it. It did take a real toll on the snowpack, as you would expect. Pretty much there's nothing really south of La Crosse. You had to go further north to get really a solid snowpack. Now this will play a factor in temperatures going forward because without much of a snowpack, we can easily get back into the 40s with any amount of south wind and some warm temperatures too. So that'll be a factor too. But for tonight, we're looking at temperatures back in the teens. Now tomorrow's highs, those are actually in the morning because our temperatures will likely fall throughout the day, probably back down into around the upper teens or low 20s by sunset. So nothing crazy unusual to see that falling in January, but we will see it along with that cold front that comes through early in the morning. As we time out the precipitation tonight, it's really just going to be increasing clouds throughout the night. We won't see that band of snow developing with that cold front really until after 10 p.m. You start seeing it form just east of Minneapolis. And by the time we get to about 3, it's kind of on the doorstep to Rusk County and Eau Claire. Once we get closer to about 4, now you're pretty much talking 4 to 5. It's now stretching to La Crosse, and even some of it ahead of it's developing too towards Prairie du Chien. So this line will push through the east, but you notice it's about a 2 to 3 hour period of really light snow, a little bit longer probably if you go further south and east of La Crosse, maybe till about 8. Everything else beyond that is going to be quiet. This system's going to merge with one well to the south and going to form a really deep low over Michigan. So we're going to get this wraparound moisture come back in, and potentially snow showers as we go into the afternoon hour, along with some gusty winds and falling temperatures. So expect a few snow showers throughout the afternoon. They'll probably continue on the evening along with those gusty winds. Now, snow amounts with that initial band, not much. Maybe a ½ inch to an inch if you're lucky. With the additional activity in the afternoon and evening, maybe another ½ inch at the most. So some of these areas could pick it further north you go, maybe 1 to 2 for the whole entire event. So it'll be more on the fluffier side, so the wind will be able to blow it around a little bit. So some travel impacts possible, but not too much. Good news is quiet conditions on Sunday. We're pretty much seasonal where we should be. Monday, we're going to flip around. We're going to get even warmer, get back into the 30s. And especially 40s as you go further south, especially where there's no snow cover on the ground. The next system comes Tuesday. That brings, once again, another mix of rain potentially, and then maybe going to a little bit of snow Tuesday night. In the meantime, before that hits, Tuesday we could get into the mid-40s, maybe even warmer, and then we kind of flip right around Wednesday and Thursday back to where we should be with a stronger front, at least with more cold air, coming towards the end of next week, because by Saturday, it's probably the first day in a long time we're going to see below average high temperatures into the teens. We haven't seen that for a while. So still, overall, that's still not too bad. We could be a lot of negatives going on right now, and we're still well in the positives.
No, I think we'll count our blessings for early January.
Exactly.
Thanks, Greg.